Hello, I'm going to play F1 2019. We're at the Canadian Grand Prix. This is my career with Ferrari. This is Season 3, Race 7. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Really, really appreciate my road to 700 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links will, as usual, are in the description box down below. Also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell just so you can keep up to date with my latest information and content as well. Come, let's go. How you doing? Thank you very much for watching. It's been a bit of time since I last saw you. How are you, man? Hopefully you've been well. Hopefully you had a great Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, hopefully you had a good holidays. Okay, as you can see on the screen right now, it's the drivers and constructor standings. We had a good race last time out. We were able to win in Monaco. Strategy went pretty well. If you haven't watched that race yet, please do so. It's quite entertaining. A lot of action going on. Could say it was a nail biter, to be honest. So far, Lucas Weber's leading with 91 points. Then it's Pierre Gasly in second with 78 points. He's 9 points clear of me in third place with 69 points. Then it's Max Verstappen, Devon Butler, George Russell, Sergio Perez, Valtteri Bottas, Sebastian Vettel, my teammate, and finally Lance Stroll riding out the top 10. And then in the constructors, we have the Red Bull Racing, who are leading with 141 points. Then 3 points behind them is Williams in second. In third, with a sizable gap, 41 points. Behind Williams is Ferrari. Then it's Toro Rosso, Haas, Mercedes, Racing Point, Renault, McLaren, and finally Alfa Romeo. Now then, got to change all these components here. Now this is a track I'm expecting to do pretty good at. Hopefully win, but you never know how things go. Anything can happen. So 1128. So team goal, qualify 5th. I should be able to do that during this race.
You're being compared favourably against your teammate. Well done. As long as you're in the same car, they'll always be your #1 rival. So it's important to keep this up.
Okay. No problem, hopefully. I have a great Christmas, man. Got some new basketball kicks. Really? Whose basketball kicks did you get? LeBron James, Steph Curry. Who did you get? Maybe some New Balance from Kawhi Leonard. Who did you get? Let me know. I'm glad to hear you had a good Christmas as well. Glad to hear it. Curry Sevens, yes, my favourite basketball player. Nice. I've always thought about getting some Curry shoes. It's just I haven't really made up my mind on which ones. Alright, so my rivals, my teammate obviously, Sebastian Vettel. We're just kicking off a new rivalry. I've won 2 previous already. And I've got a rivalry against my former teammate, Lucas Weber. Currently winning 7-4. Alright, it's going to be dry in both qualifying and the race. Though it does look like a bit of clouds are going to show up in the race and in qualifying, so hopefully it stays dry anyway. That's about everything. Let's get to qualifying.
Welcome again then, and we hope you're ready for another fantastic session as the teams prepare to unleash their cars for qualifying at the Canadian Grand Prix. The competition is certainly heating up as we head into today's qualifying. Some impressive times showing up during the previous practice sessions. Anthony Davidson, do you think we can expect a similar level of skill to be showcased during today's qualifier?
Well, I certainly hope so. The competition here is extremely tight, and I think we might see some very close times today. Remember, practice isn't just about fastest lap times though, it's about optimisation, it's about ratifying your decisions. No one's going to be sweating small mistakes here and there, but in qualifying that all changes. You need to nail that perfect lap or face the consequences, and believe me, that's a lot of pressure.
Alright, here we go. Alright, I believe I went for a actually this looks like it's balanced rather than soft. Alright, so let's as usual, the car set I use for this live stream will be in the description box down below. If any of you want to use it, feel free. Actually I think I did choose a soft soft tire choices, so I've got more soft tires than I do anything else. Okay, qualifying one. I should have enough pace to get through to next spot qualifying. This is a track that I normally do well at, so shouldn't have any issues getting through to next spot qualifying. So let's get out there nice and early.
All personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
Don't have to worry about anyone getting in my way. So I'm going to be the first car out on track. During practice, I was able to get like a 1 minute 8.7. That was the quickest I was able to get. So thinking that short time should easily get me to be challenging for pole position. Keep that on max and put that as none. So there are a couple cars out on track. It looks like a Haas is already on its fine lap. Don't want to get in his way. Gonna let him have some space there. Get these tyres nice and warmed up. Work on the brakes as well. Here we go. So far, so good. Didn't hit the wall, good. Oh, very close to close time. Lost the back end a bit. Come up to the second sector. What's my time going to be? 2 tenths down. Lost a bit of time. 1 minute 8.4. So even with the 1 minute 8.7, that's still not going to be quick enough. So let's run to the line. 1 minute 8.4. I did a 1 minute 8.3.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
Still can improve though. Still definitely could improve. Gotta let the McLaren go by me. Did he lock up there? I think the McLaren locked up. Looks like it locked up quite badly too. Thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, so speed things up now. Didn't think I'd be able to be the fastest. Final sector though, 6 tenths quicker. Very impressive. Well, actually half a second. Just quicker than my teammate as well. So finishing 9th place. 1 minute 8.1. Sebastian Vettel on the mediums did a 1 minute 8.2. That's impressive. Alright, so the first 5 cars eliminating qualifying 1 are Robert Kubica, Antonio Giovinazzi, Valtteri Bottas, Mercedes, damn, Kimi Raikkonen, and Daniel Ricciardo. That's the end of qualifying 1. A few mistakes in qualifying 1. The back end set taught me on quite a few occasions. Wasn't aggressive as I normally am, so I think I can definitely improve a bit in all sectors. Maybe not the final sector. The final sector was lightning quick, but the first 2 sectors are definitely areas where I can improve. I don't like the look outside there. Clouds are gathering. Last thing I want is for it to start raining. It cost me, so let's get out there once again nice and early. For those of you
Standing by.
For those of you who don't know the rule in F1, the tyres you do your fastest lap in qualifying 2 are the tyres you start the race with if you get to qualifying 3. So you have to be very careful with whichever tyre you do your fastest lap on, otherwise it could negatively impact you in the race, particularly the first part of the race. Alright, got a Toro Rosso unfortunately directly in front of me, but I'm going to let him go. Don't need to spoil my lap. I'm going to be a bit more aggressive than I was in qualifying 1. See how that goes. I think I'll go 1 minute... What was it? 1 minute 8.6? I think my time was. Something like that. Oh. Okay, got a nice amount of space here to the racing point behind me. Qualifying 2. Flying lap's about to begin. Looks like someone's about to come out the pits, but I get out just ahead of them, so they're not going to affect my lap. Kind of lost the back end there, but the car stopped with me though. Oh, I took that corner lovely there. One minute 8.2 from George Russell. That's a pretty good time. Want to get into 1 minute 7s though. Top speed is going to be pretty good. Almost 220 miles per hour. I think I hit one of the marker boards as well. So it's run to the line. There we go, 1 minute 7.7. I think I can definitely improve a bit more. But that should be enough. Oh my days, I had to go off. That was too close. I think it's this series of corners where I lose a bit of time. But so far so good. 1 minute 7.7. 4 attempts up. Though Max Verstappen I haven't seen just yet. So second sector is where I lost a bit of time, 2 attempts slower. Yeah, that's definitely where I need to improve. First sector was doing pretty well. And second sector, so pretty good as well.
1:7.7.
Alright, let's follow around Max Verstappen because he's currently on his flying lap here. So he did a 19.1 and a 21.3. He's got a car in front of him, so he may get a bit of slipstream. A 19.1, he's faster than me, and a 21.3 is faster than me. So it's all about this final sector here. He's going to get a bit of slipstream, so this might do him nicely here. Had to overtake the car, so that may have cost him a tenth or two. Final chicane here. Shows one to the line. And the time is 1 minute 8.2, so he lost quite a bit of time on me in the final sector. Nice that, but the only thing that I feared is once you sim to the end of the session, the AI will have a time glitch and instantly gets a crazy lap time done. Absolutely, I'm scared of that all the time, to be honest. That's a valid fear to have. No doubt about it. Still in first place.
We're top of the speed trap, 216.4 miles per hour.
Nice. It's not very often I hear that the car's got the fastest speed trap time, which is nice to hear for once. Right, so Max Verstappen's in 4th place. He's probably going to come into the pits now. 4 attempts quicker, so I'm in a nice position here. Still need to improve on my second sector. I'm 3 attempts down on my teammate. That's not good enough. Second sector's a bit better. But yeah, definitely going to need to improve on that. Should be enough to get through. What have we got here? Lucas Weber, how is he so slow? Lucas Weber's not out on track right now. Okay, interesting. Let's see what happens at the end of this session. Still top. Disappointed by a tenth though. A tenth and a half, I should say. Charles Leclerc got second. Very impressive. Only me and Charles got into the top 7. Got into the 1 minute 7s. Everyone else was in the 1 minute 8s. I think I can improve. Maybe get into the 1 minute 7.5 range. I think. So the next 5 cars eliminating qualifying 2 are Carlos Sainz, Lando Norris, Nico Hulkenberg. The Drivers' Championship leader Lucas Weber got eliminated. He's in 14th place. And Alexander Albon is in 15th. Very surprised that Lucas Weber got eliminated there. He's been consistent so far this season, so I'm very surprised he got eliminated so early on. It's qualifying 3 now. Pole position shootout. I'm in a nice position to possibly get pole. I should have 2 sets of tyres I can use. Well, I've got 3 actually. So I think I'm going to go out now, set a lap time, and then go out again later. Okay, let's get out there now.
All personnel be aware, car leaving.
I don't think I'm going to push very hard on these tyres. I'm just going to set a banker lap in, and then I'll go out again near the end of the session. Let's see if I can improve. Feels very weird driving in this camera view. Just need to get at least into the high 1 minute 7s in order to challenge for pole position. Stroll's behind me, but he shouldn't worry me too much. There's Mercedes coming out of the pits. I think he's gonna interrupt my lap. Alright, here we go. My teammate's coming out of the pits. Ran a tiny bit wide, would have rather been a bit closer to the apex there. Unlucky for Stroll, he got blocked off by my teammate there. My teammate came out of the pits in front of him. No issues so far during the lap. 1 minute 8.2 from Charles Leclerc, provisional fastest. I should be able to beat that time. One minute 7.4.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
We shouldn't need to go out again, to be honest, with that lap time. One of the things I did notice though was that I wasn't as aggressive getting on the throttle as I normally am. I lifted off the throttle before I even hit the brakes. Normally I go straight onto the brakes, but this time I just let the car coast a bit before I hit the brakes. Car felt a bit more smoother doing that. Felt like I was under control a bit more. Let's see how things go. So everyone's back in the pits now. Let's see how things are looking so far. So once again, second sector could be better, but first and third sectors I'm quicker. It's a 1-2 for Ferrari. Nice to see that.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 7.4.
My former teammate Sergio Perez is in 10th. So things are looking good right now. Things are looking very, very good. Okay, I think now I can go out.
Engine fired. We're set.
Only really need about, what, 1.5 minutes? I'm going to use as much fuel as I can on the outlap. Brand new set of softs. I'm the second car out on track. Here we go. Oh, lost it. Lost it. Carried too much speed. I don't think I'll be able to get another run at it there. Session update.
You are in first position, front of the pack, and behind us are Vettel, Leclerc, and Gasly. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:7.4.
Come on, I would have at least liked him to have told me how much time I have left in the session. I'm driving a bit faster than I normally would to see if I can get and do another lap. No, I can't. Damn. All right. Don't want to get in Russell's way, so I'm gonna send it inside.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Ah, my lap got destroyed even before I started it, really. My teammate better not take pole position for me. He better not do it. I'd be so annoyed if he does. Oh man, felt like you can improve on that 1 minute 7.4. I thought as well I could.
Top three: Campbell, Vettel, and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
I agree with you on that. I thought I could improve, but unfortunately the very first corner did me in. Ferrari 1-2, first time of the season. Nice to see my teammate pulling his own weight for once. Alright, qualifying is done. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate my road to 700 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will be as usual are in the description box down below. Also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell, just so you can keep up to date with my latest content. Now then, got pole position. I'm aiming for a victory. Obviously I have the pace to do so. Whether I have the consistency, that's going to be the main thing. $913 resource points.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Oh, I can buy another chassis component. Aero. Where are we on aero? 4th best. Okay, that's not bad. And powertrain, 2nd best. Okay, whoa, look at the Toro Rosso. Damn. No joke with the Toro Rosso. Wow. Okay. So in a nice position. I think I'm going to focus on durability though. Alright, let's get to the race.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. We'll be seeing top speeds of around 210 miles an hour here at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions. And watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and the final chicane. And it's an absolute pleasure to be joined once again by Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Campbell. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
They've been avoiding mistakes and have had solid pace, so it's been a good season so far, but whether they can keep that up long-term remains to be seen.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Campbell lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Gasly, Verstappen, Devon Butler and Stroll, Hamilton, Russell, Perez and Carlos Sainz, Norris, Vettel, Nico Hülkenberg and Weber, Albon, Kubica, Antonio Giovinazzi and Valtteri Bottas. Raikkonen and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Here's me getting all hyped about the fact that it's first time we get a Ferrari 1-2 and now my teammate's got a grid penalty. Unbelievable.
Okay, remember to protect the inside on the run down to turn 1. Make yourself as wide as possible, robust but fair.
Roger that. So 35 laps, 50% race. Going to restrict myself to only 2 flashbacks, as I normally do. Going to have a lap of extra fuel on board. Alright, here we go. Normally I do terribly off the start line, but hopefully this time round I'll be able to go into the first corner in the lead.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Okay,
bit of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good.
Good. So Gasly is in 3rd place. Driver Championship leader Lucas Weber is in... Well, he's not in the top 10 at least, so that's good for me. Chance for maybe... Actually, where is he? Because Weber is in 14th. So he's behind my teammate. So I'm hoping I can take a big chunk out of his lead. Going into... I think it's the French Grand Prix next. Here we go. Race is about to start. I have a feeling I'm going to lose the lead going into the first corner. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to suffer that. I'm gonna have to fight to get back 1st place. Normally how it goes. I'm on the inside going into the 1st corner, but then I'm on the outside going into the 2nd corner. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Just the last couple of cars getting into position. Race is back to begin. And here we go. 2 laps, 3 laps, 4 laps, 5 laps. Here we are. Racing! I release the clutch nicely, and then as usual, I just get swamped. Got a Red Bull on my inside, far inside, but I'm gonna make sure I didn't get any contact. There we go. What? I didn't even do anything to Verstappen. How is it my fault? Alright, Leclerc was able to get 1st place off me, but as I don't let him get away, I should have a better top speed than him. I don't know what it is, but off of that last corner, I get such a slow drive, and I get a pretty good one. Right, let's switch this to overtake. Let's see if I can take him down the long straight. Caught up to him quite quickly there. Oh, I should definitely have him. I should definitely have him here. Gonna have a bit of slipstream as well. Gaining on him already. Look at the speed. Just go down the racing line. Got back by 1st place. Slight lift off. Make sure I didn't hit the wall of champions. Oh, he was catching me.
Looking good from the start.
Okay, didn't take me long to get back my 1st place, but it's one thing getting 1st place, is another thing keeping it. So let's see if I can start pulling away. I wasted a lap, which I should have been using to pull away. Last thing I want is to be within DRS zone when it's activated next lap. Trying to pull away bit by bit. Oh, kept so close to the wall.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
DRS is enabled. 1.1 seconds. That's what I needed. Clears outside DRS zone for me, which is good. Gasly should be able to pass Leclerc now. Leclerc's got no defense. .7. Increasing the gap nicely here. Teammate.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Teammate.
Gap to teammate behind is 8.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 14th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 12.5.
Wait a minute. I think you lost positions. How did you lose positions? Come on, Vettel, man. Expect better from you than this. Okay, gonna go in the mediums rather than the softs. I'll go on the softs for the
Fuel
last
is looking
stint.
really good. You're managing it well.
3.1, proving it nicely. Oh, Leclerc got passed by both Gasly and Bottas, it looks like. And things aren't looking good for Leclerc then. He's going backwards quick. Not pushing the car too much right now. Butler took some time out of me. Okay, let's up things a bit. Still taking time at me. Even though it looks like it's only about a tenth per sector, but still.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
11.4.
We're leading our teammate by 9.8 seconds.
Okay. If that to go on a 2-race win streak, that would be very nice.
We think the car behind might be struggling with fuel issues. See if we can increase the gap.
Yes, I like the sound of that. I'm probably faster than Butler anyway, but I like the sound of that. Butler's struggling with fuel issues. Now is a perfect excuse to bump things up a bit. Fastest final sector. I was so close to setting the fastest lap of the race. Oh, ran a bit wide. Championship standings.
As things stand, we'll be leading the championship.
Oh, really? Nice, okay. That's even better news for me. I didn't realize I'd be leading the championship. I thought I'd cut the deficit to Weber, no doubt, but leading? It's like music to my ears. Using ERS nicely here. Quite a bit of it stored up.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, copy that.
Wants to go to lap 11 instead of lap 9. Okay. Thinks that can last longer on these soft tyres. Oh, I almost put the left front on the grass there. That would have and could have been bad. Brett, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? Whoa. Back in set on me, is that it? Woo! Got distracted. Woo! Need to be careful on that. Didn't lose a second though, that's kind of surprising. Can't allow myself to be distracted like that.
increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Yep. Couldn't agree with you more, though I'm going to bring down the... fuel a bit, though. Jordan, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Oh, I might go a bit wide. Yep. Butler in Merc. No, he's not in Merc. I think he's still at Toro Rosso, if I'm not mistaken. It's just that the Toro Rosso is pretty good.
Right, some information on Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton's out.
Serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Okay.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Okay, 35 lap race. We are currently on lap 9.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
So half a second a lap. That's good. Nice to hear. Oh my god! Hit the brakes! Oh my goodness. I almost did a full 360 there. Oh my goodness, I had to slam on the brakes there. That was close. Just like that, all my hard work is gone. Oh my goodness.
Yellow flag.
I know, I didn't...
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
I didn't do anything that I didn't do beforehand,
Green
and yet
flag.
the car just wanted to spin. Oh my goodness. Almost Vetteled it. Yeah. You're right, I did almost Vettel it. You're absolutely right there. You're absolutely right. And Butler pitted as well, so he takes full advantage of the fact that I've made such a terrible mistake. Alright, I need a couple of quick laps now. I'm hoping Butler gets caught up in traffic just so that it negates the mistake I just made. I don't even want to touch that curb after what it just did to me. So Butler came out in a bit of traffic, which is good. I think he came behind my teammate as well, which is interesting. Came out behind my teammate. Might be able to help me out a bit.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
There we go. Fastest final sector. That's the sort of time I need. Teammate in the pits.
Sebastian is in the pits.
Just barely touched that curb. .2 seconds clear of Verstappen.
Box this lap, please.
Norris hasn't pitted yet. He's starting on the mediums. I'll turn everything down, save as much ERS and fuel as I can. I feel like going on to the mediums, to be honest, actually. So, I'm going to do that right now. That was an okay first stint, but damn, man. That mistake...
Exit now.
That mistake can cost me dearly. I should get out ahead of Norris. Vettel pits. Not sorry, Vettel. Verstappen pits.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Butler's behind Norris. And Butler put on mediums as well. Interesting. And he's right behind Norris, so he's going to be held up a bit. This is a good time for me to put in some quick laps once again. I think one of the main reasons why I almost spun was because my tyres were pretty warm. That probably added to it. Oh, Gasly's got ahead of Butler, and Gasly's on the softs. Okay. Difference in strategies going on here. So Gasly's going to probably have to go on the mediums later on, whereas me and Butler are going to be on the softs. So this is going to be interesting to see whose strategy works, particularly between Gasly and Butler. Fastest final sector once again. Not too bad going through there. 8 seconds clear of Gasly. That's definitely an improvement. So clearly the pit stop has worked for me. I was less than 3 seconds clear of Butler when he pitted. Now I'm 8+ ahead of him. First sector, quickest so far by a 10th. Possible fastest lap on the way. Car's turning precisely where I want it. Personal best second sector. Not the fastest. But personal best by 4 tenths though. It's pretty quick. Butler's 10 seconds behind me, damn. Norris messed up good. Sort this one to the line. There we go. Fastest lap of the race. 1 minute 10 dead. Wow. You very rarely see a time that's 1 minute, whatever it is, and then 0:00. Driver behind.
Gasly behind. The gap to the car behind is 9.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:11.3.
1.3 seconds quicker. That's what I like to see. Showing absolutely no mercy. Driver standings.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
I said it wrong. Championship standings.
Say that again. We're having trouble receiving.
Oh my goodness.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Championship standings.
Repeat that. There's interference.
How cheap are these radios? Seriously.
As things stand, we'll be 3rd in the championship.
Damn. Has Weber pitted? Weber has pitted and he's in 4th place, damn it. That's annoying. Look at my teammate in 9th place. Though, granted, he has...
Gap to teammate behind is 25.3 seconds.
He has gained some places, but still. I would like him to have done better, my teammate.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
Roger that. There's quite a big queue behind my teammate. Actually, behind the Alfa Romeo, looks like. Oh, that was close. One minute 10.5. Full race update.
You're leading the pack. P1. Gasly is behind you. The gap behind us is 10.2 seconds. They're on old softs. Pit window will open in 10 laps time. Pit window opens in 10 laps. You have 20 laps till the end.
Okay. Quickest in the first sector. Once again, a personal best second sector, but still can't get fastest in the second sector though. I am 2.5 attempts up so far. Could get a faster lap of the race here. Lost a bit of time. Lost quite a bit of time actually. Still fastest lap though.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Let's bring everything back down. Don't push things too far anymore. Alright, things are looking good so far.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Yeah, but I don't need that right now. Butler's under attack from Lucas Weber, I believe. Alfa Romeos are really nowhere, to be honest. They're always at the back, both of them. I feel kind of sorry for Ricardo, to be honest. Weber got ahead of him. Who am I racing?
Okay, our main competitors in this race are Gasly and Vettel.
Gasly and Vettel. Well, I haven't seen my teammate all race. Weber's 11 seconds behind Gasly. Damn. This means I'm pretty much a pit stop ahead of Weber. Yep. That's very nice. That's a luxury to have.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Okay. Down the back straight, I'll up everything to try and use some of this up, particularly the fuel. Got 1.5 laps of extra fuel.
Again, so I expect they fixed whatever the problem was. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
And this will be interesting.
Got that confirmed?
Okay, want me to go for an extra lap on these tyres? Fine. I have been looking after them a bit. We're lifting and coasting through corners. Oh, I had to lift off there. "14 seconds clear." Temps down in the first sector. tiny bit wide there. Carlos back in there. "25 seconds clear of Weber, though Gasly's pitted." There isn't much point in putting on the softs, to be honest. No need. Might as well just put on the hards and just chill to the end of the race. Though, if the safety car comes out, then I'll be in deep trouble. Might be getting close to lapping some people. Weber's got Stroll not too far behind him. Surprisingly enough, my teammate's not too far behind Weber either. Teammate in the pits.
Sebastian's in for his stop.
Hopefully he doesn't get held up. Let's have a look at my teammate here. Wrong car. Oh, cut off. Oh, there we go. I was wondering if I could follow my teammate there. Okay, how far does this go? Not too far. He's on the medium tyres. Right behind the Toro Rosso. Looks like the Red Bull. He might get ahead of the Red Bull actually. Yes, he does. Okay. Gasly's right behind Leclerc, right behind him. What's going on? There's a Williams that's been attacked. I'm not too sure what's going on there. Let's have a looky. Oh no, the Williams was overtaking Racing Point. On the outside? Did he really pass him on the outside? Yes, he did. Oh my goodness. Wow, what an overtake. What an overtake. Although, the Racing Point might have DRS. If he's smart enough to see behind him. Driver's standings.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Championship standing.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Oh my goodness, am I speaking French?
As things stand, we'll be third in the championship.
Still, oh my goodness, who's second? I forgot who was second. I think it was Verstappen who was second. Not quite sure.
Mediums. They're in 9th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 11.4.
1 minute 11, damn.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards.
I'm thinking I maybe should go on the hards just to make sure that there's no issues with any wear I might get. But at the same time, if a safety car comes out, I'm going to be in serious trouble, so I think soft might be the best option, to be honest. Save a bit of ERS now. I'll use up some more fuel. I must admit, the fuel's not as spread out as I thought it would be, to be honest. So thank everyone who's watching right now, really appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. We really would appreciate our road to 700 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will be as usual are in the description box down below. Also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell just so you can keep up to date with my latest content. I have a feeling that at some point there's going to be a safety car during this race. I just have a feeling that's going to happen. Weber's 11 seconds behind Gasly.
You are in first position, front of the pack, Gasly behind. Okay, the gap behind is 32.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums.
Oh, my teammate's in fourth place. No, not fourth, sorry.
In this lap, push now.
My mistake, he's not in fourth. He's fifth, I think. Nice to see from where he was before. Nice to see he's gaining something. If he could pass Weber, that'd be amazing. I'm supposed to be pitting this lap. Is that 28 already? 27. These tires.
Box, box, box.
32%. I can carry on for a little bit longer. The less time I have to spend on the warm soft tires, the less wear I have to deal with when I get onto them. That was kind of close. Oh, I might be able to lap a car. It's a Haas. No, actually, I tell a lie. I have lapped someone, and that someone is Alfa Romeo. I lapped 2 cars without even realizing it. So, to be honest, with how poor the Alfa Romeos are, they're not even worth mentioning.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Nah, I think I can go to lap 30 before I pit, to be honest. There's 2 more laps. Should be fine.
Our gap behind is 31.7 seconds.
What? Gassie's taking time at me, how? Looks like they're going slowly. For 1.6, how is he taking time at me? Seriously. Granted, he's on brand new mediums, but still. That better be the only answer, that he's on brand new set of mediums. Otherwise, I'm probably going to need an explanation from my pit crew. I wonder if I could go to the end of the race on these tires. Possibly should be able to. No real need, but let's see. One-stop strategy. 5 laps left to go. 37% front left. Because if this is the case, and I'm able to do it, I think I've done 2 stops. I think, no, 1. I did do 1 stop, just going from the soft to mediums. I could potentially do it. I think it's a viable strategy to go from soft to hards and then go to the end of the race, to be honest. One thing's for sure, I'm not pulling away from Ricardo. Is that Ricardo or Raikkonen? One of the 2. Right now I'm definitely not pulling away from them. Oh, missed the corner. That was really bad. I timed that all wrong. Whoa, back end. At 31.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yep. Got a lap of extra fuel, so I've got plenty. 30.5. These mediums have actually felt pretty good, to be honest. Only way I really pit is if I lose the fastest lap, to be honest. Other than that, there's no real need to pit. 42%. 2 or 3 laps left to go. I think it's 3. Yeah, 2 laps left to go.
Looks like you're running on some slightly worn rubber at this point. Should still have a fair amount of grip left, but be mindful, it's going to start falling away.
Roger that.
You're leading the pack. P1 Gasly is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 30.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Your pit window is open. Pit window is open. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps.
I mean 11.1. Looks like one-stop strategy really does work.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Whoa.
The gap behind us is 30.6 seconds. This is your final lap of the race.
Oh, can I catch Norris? I can definitely feel the wear on these tires. Norris is on the hard tyres, interesting. Dominated from start to finish. Really happy with my performance. As I come through to win the Canadian Grand Prix. Just that Norris as well.
That's a race win and your second race win in a row. Fantastic job.
So, another excellent win from Ferrari. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender 10 and 11 for
points
driver of the day?
I think it's got to be Lucas Weber. Time and time again, he proves that he's someone who can quietly get the job done, and that's exactly what he's done today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for...
Very happy with that performance. Very consistent. Still got a long way to go, though.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win?
No. It really was, but I couldn't have done it without my team behind me. This car is just so solid, it can take wherever I give it.
It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it?
F1 is a team sport. We all put in an extra amount of effort.
Lucas flew through the pack in that race. What's his secret?
When you have a great team behind you, there's no need for special techniques. Yep.
How does it feel, sharing a Formula 1 podium with your old F2 team?
It's amazing. I can't thank my team enough for the work they've done to get me here.
Appreciate your time.
And quite a lot of times there it said Ferrari rep increase, so hopefully that helps me out a bit. $1,213 resource points.
Great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium.
Next race is French Grand Prix. Alright, that's the end of this live stream. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links as usual are in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow for my FIFA 20 player career with Juventus, episode 13. Laters.